podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Tiffany.
I'm your other host, Janelle Lene.
And I'm your host, Danielle Lachey.
And I'm C Wade. Give me that male perspective.
And I'm Billy Ray, part of the Five Five, and we back at y'all with another one.
But before we get started, just want to put out a disclaimer. We are not certified relationship experts. We are a bunch of friends that just like to talk about love, life, and relationships. So let's get candid.
Okay, so y'all, today's topic is the first date audit. What do you think about that? What do you look for on a first date? When you're going on a first date, what are the things that you're looking for as you're having conversation with that person?
Actions.
Oh, I thought you said access.
No, no, I said
Not on the
actions.
first
No.
date.
I'm looking at actions. I'm looking at how he's tentative, how he's opened the doors, how he's noticing things, awareness.
Oh,
Yeah,
are
I'm
we?
looking for
Am I? Am I not? Am I not?
Yeah,
Am I
you are.
not doing this?
You are
We
not
live?
late. You are not late. We're just live. That's all. Ain't
What?
nothing else.
Are we live?
yes.
Yeah, that's okay.
Welcome,
Welcome.
Tiffany.
Welcome. Welcome to the
Oh, what are
show.
we? What are we talking about?
Yeah, what's the
The,
topic?
the first date audit. What do you look for when you go on a first date?
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I would say I will look for in conversation if he takes accountability for past relationships, what is his goals and intentions, and get a clear view of his character. See if I can figure out his character by asking, questions and throughout the conversation.
Fellas.
I think you're kind of stretching it for the first date with all that. You saying what are you looking for in the first date? Everybody's putting on a show on their first date, so
They are.
it's like this is kind of a also a trick question because the first date again it's mask up.
That's cool. Um, I like to think or consider the first date not only a vibe check, but as the statement or as the flyer says, an audit of your potential future. So one of the things I think about is, I fly a lot, but there's a difference between being a passenger going somewhere and being a co-pilot. And so, does this person have some of the qualities that you look for in being a co-pilot? Because you all have flown on flights before. Some of them people on the plane, I wouldn't want them to touch anything in the cockpit. But if they're qualified, they have the skill set, the wherewithal to move heavy machinery. As far as I'm concerned, I'm looking to build a legacy. You want to see that people have some capacities to be able to navigate versus just go for the show. Tim, now you get notes on your TV show? Is that a note?
I, I'm sorry. What you say?
Um, are you getting notes from the show that you're watching? Are they talking about the first date order too, or is that what they doing?
No.
It sounded like it was. That's why I asked.
Oh,
The cheat code.
oh.
Somebody's TV.
Yeah, forgiveness.
Huh.
So, Carl, what you thinking for the first date?
I think I'm a person who vibes with people. Now I feed off somebody's energy. You can kind of tell if someone's going too hard or holding back or it's just it's just a vibe. You can just kind of tell that energy. I really can't explain it, but if you're a vibe person, you kind of can just kind of feel that the energy's good. If it's fake, if it's gonna last a little bit longer. But again, that's that first date. If you're feeling good, it'll go on to that next moment.
I agree. I think you should have some type of insight as far as the first date if you want to continue to go on the next date and continue to, you know, see this person. Because I mean, you can ruin the first date as well.
And women can ruin the first date as well with their overly expectations, their uh, you know,
Questions.
go right ahead.
No, I'm saying I'm adding to your thing. Are you
Questions.
saying questions?
Well, just just having overly expectations where they are, how can I say this? Uh, women want to be treated well, and of course, a man is going to treat that woman well. But when it's not warranted, and she's ordering things she's never ordered before on the menu, and expecting this first date to be so lavish, and she hasn't done anything, then that's probably a red flag, because that vibe hasn't even settled in to even know if I want to take you to that next level.
Well, if you taking me to a restaurant, I can't order what I want.
Hold on for a second.
I'm
See, I know y'all were jumping on my bro this weekend.
I'm just
We hold on. Let me give some color to what he's saying. That's not what
I
he's
heard
saying.
what he said. You ordered what you. How you know that she's never ordered this before? This is your first date.
Cause she can't pronounce it correctly. I got you, Carl. Don't worry about it.
So
You
I
It's
know what
the
I'm
guess
saying?
vibe.
She can't pronounce it correctly. That's how we know she didn't
You can
order it
tell.
before.
so. That would be the same as the Cheesecake Factory dilemma, right? Don't take
Uh-oh.
her on the first date to Cheesecake Factory.
If she
Okay,
likes Cheesecake Factory,
can
go
I ask
ahead.
like why you can't go to the Cheesecake Factory on the first day? As a woman, I
Look,
don't know why.
I
I
I,
got
don't
you.
know
I
why as a
will.
man. Let me know either.
I don't
I
know.
don't
I
know
love
why.
cheesecake
That
Like
was
when
just
factory.
when did the Cheesecake Factory become like McDonald's
their TikTok. I'm like, take me. I'll go to Cheesecake Factory. I
with the
get some ice
quickness?
So,
cream.
and that's what Carl is saying. All of a sudden, you want to go somewhere outside of the scope of what you've already. That's a
But
red
if
flag.
he, but if he is setting a date and you choose he choosing this restaurant, how can you eh, tell her what she can and can't order?
So let's say if I'm choosing this, that man is choosing that restaurant, and she's not satisfied with that restaurant. Her expectation is, oh, I thought we was gonna go somewhere else, or
Oh, okay, thank
and,
you.
or even if it's the attitude, well, we at this restaurant. Let me explore my options where it's just the behavior and the vibe is off, where the focus ain't on getting to know me, getting to know that man. It's on
What he can take her and
how
not
can
being
you excite
satisfied
me
where
on
you
how can
going.
you satisfy me on this first date? And that's what it shouldn't be about. That's when the red flag is.
What
And what
if
is the difference between the passenger or the co-pilot?
what if the first date nobody spent money? Can that be a thing where money's not spent on the first date?
It can.
A- Absolutely.
So
Be-
Tiffany, we didn't get your perspective. What do you look for? Things you look for at the first date?
The only thing that I look for on a first date is for someone to keep the conversation going. I don't necessarily look for where we're gonna go or what we're gonna do. I just try to. I guess I get first date. I always get nervous because I'm always thinking about dead air. If we're gonna vibe,
Hmm.
so somebody that can just keep a conversation going. And it doesn't necessarily for me. It doesn't necessarily mean money has to be spent. It's just, can we keep, are we going to vibe?
I agree. Because we got to have a conversation to get to know each other. And I feel like both each other should be asking each other questions.
That vibe is definitely important. You know, that conversation has to come natural. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if you stuck asking how's the weather, uh,
We could wrap it
yeah,
up. We could
Right.
wrap it up.
I'm going
But
ahead
what
and
We
if you
could.
got somebody that's shy?
I was that way though. And so I had a first date where we went to Seventh Heaven and just listened to old records. Like listen to like 90s R&B or whatever they was playing in Seventh Heaven. And that just like broke the ice. Because then the conversation was, remember when this song came out or remember when that song came out or what you were doing. And so then the conversation was flowing.
okay, okay.
So I have a question. For the first date, do you think you should go to places like the movies, or should it be a place where y'all need to have that conversation? Because I don't think the movies is a good first date, if you ask
The
me.
movies is never a good first date because you're not talking.
No, I
So
think you should be in an environment where y'all can at least converse and, you know, have conversation, get to know each other.
What if you're trying to make a movie? I'm just kidding.
On
Definitely
the
should be
first.
somewhere where, where you're able to talk and have conversation. Preferably somewhere that's quiet too, because some places like some restaurants are a little louder. And not that you're trying to be so intimately close, but you do want to be able to allow somebody to feel um, comfortable in their regular tone while you're talking about things. I guess here's a question: do we bring up politics on the first date? Do we talk? Do we bring up any sensitive anything on the first date?
yes, because if you're a Trump voter, get away from me
Day one.
immediately. Day one, I'm not
Today
interested.
today's voting day down here in Texas too. Did y'all have to vote up there?
No.
Okay, that's why I brought it up. Let's
what
see if
about
y'all voted.
religion?
Okay, that was okay.
That's a good one. I
Spiritual
mean, and
beliefs.
yeah, it depends on how the conversation is going. And I feel like the first day you should get as much out as you can.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like at our age, yes, everything's on the table.
So would say kill our vibes up front.
Yeah, I would say religion is a big deal because not everybody is the same. Not everybody worships the same God. Or
Yeah.
there's some people who are not religious, more spiritual than religious. And if there's a religious person where that matters to them, you might want to know that up front.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you said at our experience, we should be doing this. Do you think people who are beginning dating should be doing this on their first date, getting all this
If they
information?
sit, if they really serious and looking for somebody, yes. If they just out playing, then it don't even matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
I agree. If you're
cause you want.
seriously, go ahead, Danielle.
No, 'cause I'm about to say you want us to be. You're intentional. You know what you want. So as much as you can get out the first date, then that can help you make your decision if you want to move forward.
Here's a question: do you go on a second date when that first date already told you something that you know you shouldn't continue on? Because
That
this
red
kind of go.
flag.
I
I
won't even
pers
call it, I won't even call it a red flag. I'll go back to an episode that we had before where we're like, it's not well defined, and so now the guy has given you a guy has given a woman some information, and now he gets put into the category of he's stringing her along, or he's not that into you, but he already said such and such on date number one. So, do you even have that second date when not only a guy or a lady gives you enough information for you to make a critical decision to no longer keep dealing with them versus showing up on our podcast talking about the lady or the guy when they already told you?
No, why waste y'all each other's time?
Agreed? Okay.
Because Janelle wants to go to that steakhouse for the second date.
Okay, well then, okay.
I
I
did not
mean,
say that. That came
that's
out of
the
Carl's mouth,
scenario,
not
and
mine.
that's the scenario most of the time when we're talking general. You know, everybody want to experience the second date, the second restaurant, the see what the man gonna do next, and give him another chance to. That's what happens. Yes, y'all say no, it's not going to be a second date, but the reality of it is, women are looking to say, okay, let me see how he can excite me now. It's
I
all
mean, we
about the,
automatically know if we gonna give you a second chance or not.
Yep.
Our mind will be made up by that night.
Before that night.
I was going to say that probably the first couple of minutes.
oh, I think you figured it out, especially when it's whack.
What do
All
you
right.
consider whack?
No, I'm talking about for when women think of a man is whack, they know it immediately,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's a turn off. So they have they backup plan. They have their friend call. They have their dates interrupted. You know,
Yep.
They go to the bathroom.
they go to
Yep.
the bathroom and never come back.
Have that ever
So,
happened to one of y'all?
yes,
Carl
my
knows
wife.
all
Never.
about it. Carl knows all about it.
I know about it because I've experienced it through other people. I've never experienced it through, through myself personally. But again, lived some lives, and I've had some listening ears and
And
some
I've been at my
watching
mom's
eyes.
house watching Lifetime Movie Network, so I'm sure it happens there too. So I got a question, ladies. It seems like there was a consensus that you all know on date number one if you should see Buddy on date number two, right?
Yes.
So uh, all I'm asking now, the follow up question to that is, if that's the case, all right, why is it sometimes that after date number two or three or four, they end up not being the person? So maybe was it their representative, which got him to date number two, and then you found out more, like, oh, okay, maybe he shouldn't have got date number two? Because I'm like, y'all are saying it like my intuition is so good, but I'm like, I don't know about that, because
No,
otherwise,
we
day one,
said you said if we got all the
Conversation.
information that you needed to make that decision. Now, if you didn't
okay,
get all the information in y'all conversation, because it goes off the conversations y'all have.
Yep.
So if you
okay,
didn't get everything that you need to know of that conversation, then and nothing rubbed you the wrong way, really, but
gotcha.
it was something, but something that you can. There's not a deal breaker. Then I
Mm-hmm.
would say that's when you go on that second date to learn more.
Okay, got it. All right, that makes sense.
I feel like as many deal breakers as can possibly come up on date one should come up.
Mm-hmm.
What if vice versa? What would you fellas do? How do you know would you if you're gonna give that lady a second date or not? On how
Why
quick
you
they get
smiling,
access?
Carl?
How
You
quick how
just
they
said
get
you can't hold
access? You heard
it.
me.
I'm be very candid. I'm be very real. In general, you asked that question and you asked about the man for the second date. If that man, if that vibe is off on that first date, and he figured out I can do only so much with her, then the from here on out, to, whether it's the second date, third date, fourth date,
She in a category.
she's definitely in a category.
When you say only so much,
Mm, we
Well,
getting candid.
we're talking about being in relationships and not. We've talked on the Valentine's Day episode about
But
becoming uh, the girlfriend or the side chick. We're talking about the woman who's given the access and believing they're in a relationship and they're really not because he done already labeled her in a category where it's not going to move forward.
But why still continue to deal with her? If you know this is
You
not the
already
person,
know,
I
Janelle.
know,
We
I
done
know, I
heard
ask you the same thing all the time.
Such an interesting question.
If you
See,
already know first date that she is not going anywhere, just
And
leave it
you
at the
continue.
first date. Why just can put her in a category to string her along? That's how feelings get hurt and feelings get involved, and that's how people go crazy.
and windshields get busted.
after the first date,
No,
No.
I
you said
mean,
after you put her in this category and you continue to deal with her.
All right, so I gotta let me ask. Can I answer a little bit? Because I know y'all may be thinking that if she's not the one, just leave her alone. But just like Gaynell just said, we're accumulating data. We're accumulating data on the person. So you get enough information, date number one, and maybe they didn't qualify yet. You see what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with you all. Maybe he didn't qualify yet. Just like Gaynell said, it may be later that you see a flag.
oh,
So,
mm-mm.
but I'm saying it may take some time to
It
uh, no, not
well, here it is.
Well,
The double
Carl
standard
said she's
is,
going in the category. He already knew that she was not the one, so she's going to this category, but he's still gonna deal with her.
but
and
does she
there's
have
always other
she has
side. So
opportunity?
on even on the other hand, in other situation, there is that man who is wanting to deal with that woman because they see that they have potential in that woman. That woman has potential.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
have the effort. Men do that. Women automatically dismiss and want to move on. Men
So,
put their work in and try to for someone they want to go after. They accept the flaws, hoping that they change. That's the difference.
you want
but they
seeing if
still
you
in that
can.
category, huh? They
Well, they
you
got to
hoping she can change, but she's
elevate
in this category.
themselves. Yeah, I mean, Carl didn't put her in a category
We
technically.
we
She
got
put
to move
herself in a
forward.
category. Because Carl said if she shows up on point, then there's no category to put her in. So she put herself in the category, but
Don't.
it's it's not off the list. He's saying
She
she's on
just
the
added.
category where she
She
can
just
grow.
added to the list.
Well, Janelle asked if y'all see that she's not the one, that y'all don't have no interest in her or whatever. And I said y'all will just put her in a category. Like
Well,
Janelle
there's some
said,
interest. There's some interest. Something's interesting.
okay,
And
something.
so I think y'all stuck on just putting her in the category. And I want you to still focus on, okay, let's say put her in the category with the focus that she changes to elevate herself. You know, it's the man goal. If we're dating and taking someone out and seeking to be a relationship, that we actually want someone to fit our mode to be in that relationship. If she doesn't work after we tried the first, second time, second, third time, then again, she puts herself in that category. So there is conversation about what what his expectations are, because a man is going to tell her what he wants. Baby, I don't want you dressing like that. Baby, and if she continues to do it, then it's like, okay, you're not you're not fitting my mode, but you're in a category.
How she put herself in the
What a
category?
category.
Do she know she put
Janelle,
herself in the category?
by not
She,
responding to the
but she
needs of her
not putting
man.
herself in a category.
We got a
You can't
special
change a
guest.
person.
And you can't. And you're exactly right. And because you can't change a person, you move on. Because that person needs to find out for
As Elf
themselves
Bacon, you
that they're
move
gonna
on.
do
You
it for
don't put
you.
her in a category. You move on.
But
And you do move on.
if they have the
And
capacity to
she
grow,
stays where she's at.
So I have a
if they
question
have,
for y'all.
What's
We
up?
have a special guest that's in the lobby that want to come up. Should we allow him in?
Of course,
Who's that? Who
absolutely.
is it?
Sloan got his teeth in. Let's get it.
I cannot.
Listen, what's up, buddy? What's up, dude?
Welcome to Candid
Next.
Connections.
You
So
getting there?
slow. Where'd Tiffany go?
I'm not on here, am I?
Yes, you. Yes,
You
you
You are
are.
are.
on here.
Yes.
Hell no. Don't be add me. Bye, y'all.
You.
You put him on. You put him
Oh,
in here.
how he get in here?
We let him up.
He ran up out of here. Y'all done scared him off. You see how it went?
He don't want no smoke.
You guys
He's
supposed to
smart.
make y'all supposed to make a fostering environment for men to feel safe to come here and be able to share whatever they want to share. This man has run off.
How come it ain't?
Yeah, we welcome everyone with loving arms.
You know, do we have any chats this afternoon?
We do not, not yet.
Chat.
There is basketball on this afternoon.
Who's playing?
Kansas.
I know. I'm teasing.
So let's get back to the category, because I'm. That's where we get stuck at, because if why the categories? Like, if y'all know there's no potential. What if there's no potential? Is she still in a category with the hopes that
Right.
Yes, Gay Nail.
with,
That's a
with
different category.
the hopes that she get better?
That's a
Yep,
different
she just
category.
added to that list.
And they don't care.
As
They
long as
don't
they
care if
getting
she gets
whatever they
better.
want from her, then they're fine.
See, and I think you're looking at the men's side of it as they don't care. However, the woman uh, may be content to be in that category because they are not making the moves to get out of it.
But how did this woman know she's in that category? She don't
Make
know
it
she's
them.
in a category.
Men talk.
I
Men
thought y'all
tell
just
They
told
So
me
women
make
y'all
y'all,
know.
moves to get
what
Hold
out
they.
of
on.
it.
I
no,
thought
we
y'all
did
just
not.
y'all just said y'all
Here's the
know. How
thing:
you don't
men
make it?
talk,
No, we
but
said we
women
know
don't
when.
listen.
So you men actually say, "Oh, but you, baby, you in this category."
No, but y'all said y'all know though. So
No, Janelle, they
No,
don't.
so all right, listen. Y'all said y'all know on day one. So if Cross said that they got put in a category, y'all don't know that?
no. How
No.
we gonna know
How
that?
you supposed to know
Why y'all
you're
go so
in a
much into that?
category and then you
Super
got to
easy.
work your way out of a
Right.
category you don't even know that you're
Right.
When?
in?
So after the first date, there's no more first dates. He's just texting you at about 10 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night. Uh, you know, uh, you, you know when men switched over, where it's not no longer, hey, I want to do nice things for you. Where it's, hey, I want to get to the point. They put you men put you in a category, and
Okay. So
you
y'all
can
put
kind of
people in the
figure
cat.
out that, hey, I don't really want to date for a relationship. I just want to date for fun.
Okay, so the category is your actions.
I'm just saying y'all say y'all know on day one. So if that happens, how do you not know on day two or three or whatever?
Well,
That's what's confusing me.
We
on
know.
day no one, we know if we want to continue to go on another date with him or not. We know
All right,
if it's not gonna work. If he says something that's like a total deal breaker on day one, then what's the point of wasting our time?
that's cool. So I'm saying you get to date two, and Carl is saying that you're in a category. You don't know that? If you knew on day one you want to deal with him, on day two we don't know that?
This is for y'all. We talking about us. We know for us when we date men, we know right off the hand within that date if we're
I
gonna not deal with them or not.
I
But for
understand
me,
that.
y'all just said after first second date she's in a category. How is that lady go know she's in category? Well, Carl kind of explained it is by his actions.
Exactly. So his that's okay. Come on. So you said his actions were great on day one, and he's cool. But what I'm saying is, date 2, 3, does the intuition go away? Like, do we get to where
No,
we stop? Okay, so if a woman, not you, if a woman is in a category, why is it a conversation like they don't know? Like, if you knew on day one, how did you stop knowing? Is what my question is.
she did know on day. How did she know on day one? She probably
Because you
knew
let
on.
him have
If
another
his
date.
attitude changed on day, if
Right.
his attitude changed from day one to day two, that's how she doesn't know.
But if it changed, you're saying it changed, so you know it changed, but you don't know it changed. I'm confused.
Well, I mean, it may take a minute to get like, okay, he's only calling me now. What you
Right.
say, like at 10 o'clock
Right.
at night or 11 o'clock at night. In the beginning, if he was
Day
shoot, don't
61.
you
Consistent.
dare clap.
Day
It, but
61.
it's one of ththose things where you
61
know,
days later.
But
it's
it's
one of those things where you know, but you ain't told her. So she gotta have that aha moment, like, oh, okay, he's only calling me at 10 o'clock at night. So okay, cool. Now it's on her to decide how she gonna
Right.
handle that situation.
Because if you only calling
Exactly.
her at 10 o'clock at night, then yeah, she already know what's up. She already know that what you on.
Okay, so you like you're saying Carl should tell her. So here's my last question: did he tell her after day number one? Because he didn't tell her that he didn't say anything. You all said y'all know. So if he didn't have to say anything day one, we're gonna go back to last week consistency. He didn't have to say anything day one. Why does he have to say something day 2 or day 3? Because y'all already know is what you said. So he didn't say
No, you
anything.
don't know by day two.
Okay, cool. So all I'm saying is him not saying anything. He ain't say nothing about a category day 1 or day 2 or day 3. That is consistency. That's all I'm saying. He consistently did not say if you're on a list or none of that. He just his actions. And you all, based on your intuition, can gather information and process it moving forward. And it's not unclear. Like if you're in a category, as Carl said, it's not unclear. It's not a call at 10 o'clock at night. It's not unclear. You don't need to say. He doesn't need to say you're in a category. He ain't called in 3 days.
Well, on day one, if he's taking you to Eddie V's at at 5 in the afternoon and you spend all night together, okay, cool. Day two, if he's calling you at midnight, then it's like, okay, that's different, but maybe something's going on with him. Now, if he consistently calls after that, after 11 midnight, then you know.
right.
Right.
But from day one to day two, you don't know.
Okay,
Whereas with women, day two, you know.
y'all know. Or we know.
Well, that's why
No,
that's why he
We
should be
women
know.
starting
by
off
day
day
two,
one
you
with Eddie
know.
V's.
Right.
You said what? What you say?
That's why he shouldn't be starting off day one with Eddie V's.
I mean, maybe not.
He's swinging for the fences. Eddie V's. That might change the dynamics. It
No,
could.
it.
It could. It could. Oh,
If
so
you're
wait a minute.
friend zoned, you could. If you are friend zoned, you could take me to the stars, and is nothing is going to be enough.
How are we talking about friends? We talking about dating. I'm confused.
Well, exactly though. That's what I'm saying. When you're dating, like say day one, the first date, if you take me to the moon, if you're already friend zoned,
How
then
do
you're
he
not
know
gonna
he
get.
friend zone?
You
I
said, how
want to
does he
pose that
know?
question. I want to pose that question to you. How do he know he's friend zone?
I'll tell you when you're friend zoned. You'll know. I'll tell you.
You know by the
The same
actions.
way,
Tell you.
the same way we know when we in this category.
I will
You
tell
know by the
you.
actions.
There
Now,
you go. By the
y'all don't
actions.
know. Apparently, Janelle don't know. But
I
yeah,
just no. This how you explained it. You just said shove in this category. So it's your actions that she knows she's in this category from your actions.
so here's the thing. So the man knows he's in the friend zone because you told him he's in the action, but he's in that friend zone because he knows and he's trying to get out. So he's there for a reason. He put himself in that category because he has a goal to get out that friend zone.
So here's a quick tip. Once a man is in a friend zone, there's no way out.
Okay.
You
Different
can tell
It-
There's
right.
a man who's in the friend zone is
there's
has
no way
nothing but
out.
time on his hands, and you don't allow him to be in the friend zone.
But why would he
Anybody
want
that
to
we
wait?
absolutely like, anybody that we absolutely like will never go to the friend zone.
So y'all don't. Okay. Um, I'm gonna go back to the date thing. If you go to Eddie V's or you go to Olive Garden, it's the same. That's equal.
Yeah, it's a date. To me, it don't matter where
It's
we
a
go.
date. Yeah.
So you not calling your girlfriend saying he only taking me to Olive Garden, and you not calling your girlfriend saying, oh, he taking me somewhere I've never been.
No,
So it's just it doesn't even matter.
no,
No.
Y'all playing games. Y'all playing games
No,
No.
tonight. I don't know what's
it
going on,
don't
Carl.
matter.
I don't know
Nobody's
what's going
playing
on
games.
tonight. I don't
this
know
the
what's going.
Nobody is playing games.
games. Like
That's for
if someone is taking me
materialistic
on
people.
right, if someone is taking me on a date, I'm going to go wherever they take me to. The point is
Because
to get to know them. If I'm it has some interest in you, my intentions is to get to know you. We can go get some ice cream on the first date.
100%.
If he's taking you somewhere that's very different, you all are categorically saying it doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
It doesn't.
what you mean? Like if we gonna date him again?
I'm just saying in general. If you get the text, so you not moved one way or another. If you get the text and it says, "Okay, we're going to Baskin and Robbins," or you get the text and you're going to 1587, which is brand new, right? Steakhouse, Kelsey. You don't feel no different between Baskin and Robbins and going somewhere you ain't
I
never
might
been
be like,
to.
okay, girl, he taking me to 1587. But once I get on
Now,
that
for
date,
being honest,
Here's
just
the thing though,
but
as far as I'm concerned, you'll never know that I've never been to 1587. I'm never gonna just show that anything is different.
he
that's fine.
You'll
won't know.
never
But
know
I
I've
mean,
never been there.
So
I'm saying
Janelle,
y'all
he's
just
asking if you say, "Oh, he taking me 1587," would it be a problem if he just took you to Baskin Robbins?
no. But I am going
honestly.
to be like, oh, he's taking me to 1587. Let's see how this turn out.
Okay,
But
thank you.
if
But
I'm
you
on a
be like,
date,
oh, he taking me to Baskin Robbins. Like, it's different. All I'm
It's
yeah,
saying
the
it's a
is,
wow
different
factor.
vibe.
It's the wow
Yes.
factor. She
I
said no,
ain't
then she
about it
said
not being
but, which neglect that no. So it's
Well, I
like
think it how he was.
she's not gonna run and tell her friends, he take me to Baskin Robbins.
hell
The
no.
wow factor is, oh, he's taking me to 1587. So she's gonna tell somebody. It's making a big deal out of it.
That's what
I
that.
mean,
And,
I
and
would
then
still
and
say
y'all sit
no.
here like it don't matter. That's crazy. If that's the case, if it don't
It
matter, then men should just stop. We just had an
it
episode
don't.
two
You
weeks
know
ago
why? You
about
know what? Here's
Valentine's Day. So we should just write on a piece of paper "Happy Valentine's Day" and everybody should be happy. Now
No,
you gonna say that that's the same as balloons, candy, and all other stuff? That's
it
not.
is not the
That's just
same.
not. That okay? Thank you.
you know what? Here's the thing though. As
Go
far
ahead.
as I'm concerned,
We can't hear you,
You're on
Tiffany.
mute.
if the attraction is there, it is you got a lot of men that lead with their wallets and they think because I'm taking you to 1587 that matters to me. It really don't because I can take myself to 1587.
Well,
Don't lead with your wallet.
well, the chat says if you go to 1587, they better be getting something that day.
That's a
If
lie.
you go to Baskin
That
Robbins, he ain't really thinking that.
And I agree. Don't lead with your wallet.
True.
no, a lot of men lead with their wallet, and then you think that you're doing something big. Here's the thing, too. You never really know how much. You never really know if a woman been to 1587. Maybe that's her hangout spot. You don't know.
Yes, we do.
That's awesome.
I hear you.
But
Big
the
Will in the
thing is,
background. What's up?
if we
What's up,
going on
Will?
this date, no matter if it's 1587 or if it's Baskin Robin, once we own that date in due time, we're gonna know if they're gonna get a second date or not.
Absolutely. Now that I agree with
Well,
because
we
a
both
knucklehead
know
can take
that
it to 1587.
if there was a choice, if this conversation was about the woman taking the man on the date, the 1587 would be the question. So
Why
start
not?
choosing your
Why?
flavors, fellas.
Why
Why
not?
not?
Get
Men,
your two
women can
two
take
scoops
Women
and
men.
sit
treat
down.
men as well.
Get
Women
your
are
two
not
scoops and
treating
sit
men
down.
the first
How do
on
you
the
know
first
women
day.
aren't treating men? Who?
Well, on the
Well,
first date,
Oh, on the
no,
first
no,
date.
no.
no,
On the
no,
first date,
no,
no.
no.
But you see that
Not on the
switch
first
up is
date.
real.
Because the man is supposed to pursue the woman.
Okay, there it is. There you go.
But right. So when we didn't have that conversation yesterday,
And
Who
even
should
with
be
pursuing,
pursuing who?
Oh, that
so
was
even
Sunday.
with pursuing that woman, don't pursue her too hard. You don't have to pursue her to 1587. You can
You
pursue
You
don't.
her
don't.
to pass
You don't.
Baskin and Robbins
There it
But
to
that's
get
a
is.
that true
preference. That
to
that's
get that
we.
true.
That woman didn't ask for that. Y'all set that up.
Right.
Because here's the thing, that second date can be to 1587 on her if if that first date go right because she's independent. She gets it right. Is that what you said? You can take yourself, so that means you can take him as well. And if the vibe is right, oh, we smiling and
You know
laughing
what? She
now.
could.
Yeah,
She could.
They
that's
just
No,
her
but
said
she
hangout spot.
they
could.
could do it.
Yeah, that's her hangout
She
spot.
could.
If that's what she
That's
choose.
cool.
If that's where she chooses to take him, and that's okay.
That's what's up.
If that what she chooses now.
Yeah, because the man chooses the first date, right? Or do you call the woman and say, "Where do you want to go?" or "What do you want to do?" Or do you choose the first date? If you choose Baskin and Robbins, then okay. If you choose
Mhm.
1587, okay. If I'm attracted to you, we
It
could
don't
go on a
matter.
long walk in the rain with my permed hair, and I'll do it.
Now that I
In
love. I
my
love that.
opinion,
Right.
I think uh, a man should take the lead and take that and choose the first date for that woman.
Agree.
100%.
Agree.
You can always do that test where you ask the woman where do you want to go to kind of fill her out. But but if you really want to get down to it and you want to just see it, you you take the lead and choose where you go.
I agree with you, Carl, on that. I totally agree with you. I think the man should take the lead and show the initiative.
They should.
So I'm gonna go to the chat since we're talking about taking initiative. This is key. When do we initiate access? How many dates? This is the chat. This isn't me. How many dates before the man can get some access? It's in the chat.
And on it's on the preference of the woman and the man. It
Right.
depends on that.
It's on
It
the
depends
preference
on
of
that
the
connection.
woman. It's on the preference of the woman. The woman make that decision when she want to give up access.
Can I change that question to go more with the topic? Is it okay to give access on the first date?
Whatever grown people want to do, not me.
She said
Not
no
me.
part. All right. I'm gonna go get some
Would
data.
y'all take it on the
Would y'all?
first date?
Of
Uh,
course not.
absolutely not. I'm offended you would ask something like that. What are we doing? How many
Yeah, right.
You are a gentleman.
Nice.
People are grown.
if
People are
she even
grown.
wants to give it to me on the first
It's
date,
been
she
some
doesn't
happy
listen.
relationships because people didn't wait. You know, uh, it's been some messed up relationships because they waited too long. So it is based on people's preferences.
All right,
So
y'all
I'm
ready for the data?
non-judgmental. So
Do
do
what you
what you
do,
like.
huh?
I have a
Y'all
question
ready for
right quick.
y'all ready
So
for the
you,
data on that?
yeah,
What's
go
that?
ahead.
Okay, this is statistics. It's just data. Um, there's a 3 day rule that says appropriately 4 dates couples have sex if the chemistry is right. Wow, that's interesting. I did not know that. Okay, 3 to 4 dates.
I cannot. We have a comment that says they have to hit on the first night. I need to know if I'm sticking around. Again, what was you about to say?
Um, I forgot. I forgot.
Let me give y'all a time though instead of dates. It also says 1 to 2 months of constant interaction. So it's not like 3 days later, but 3 to 4 dates within 1 to 2 months. That's a little more palatable than three
Well, we
days.
going on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Yeah. last name not known. All right, 1 or 2 months.
Oh, that's what I was about to ask. So how soon would y'all try to pursue access?
1 or 2 months later. I'm going to date after
He's going with the data.
2 months later.
I think men are pursuing it as soon as they ask you your name. You
What?
know,
That's their
men,
intentions.
that's the intention, that's the goal. Uh, Now, if that's their focus, it's going to go wrong. You know, uh, if they date and just vibe and get the good energy, it'll come. So I would say, you know, for most real men, it's I mean, there's no hurry. And then if you put him in the friend zone, he gonna wait till how long ever anyway. So there we
Just wait,
go.
Dixie. Just waiting. In the same way that y'all know on day one, we everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody has an idea. Let's say it that way. If they
Because
believe that they could connect that way.
because you know when you know women know when he say hi when you introduce himself to you, if you're gonna move further with him, you know at that moment.
We do.
Let me give a couple more numbers if y'all are okay with it. So just since we're talking about first date audit, I did some research. Said 3 dates, look for consistency over 3 weeks, and if you get consistency over 3 weeks, you should know if this person is long term within 3 months. So 3, 3, 3. 3 dates, 3 weeks with consistency in 3 months, and
I don't
should have
agree
been
with that data.
okay.
Tell us why you don't agree with that data.
I'm just saying
I got a
because
question.
sometimes they can be consistent for 2, 3 months, but then that consistency eventually it's, it decreases.
Once they got you.
Mm, mm. That wasn't going to change if you made them wait 6 months. I just kind of a heads up. If they were going to be inconsistent or become their true color self, no amount of time would have changed that. I don't believe that.
Oh, I remember my question now. Carl said, or no, was it Billy? One of y'all said that if you wait, sometimes if you wait too long, it can ruin the relationship, or if you give access too
Too
early,
early.
it can ruin the relationship. Why if you wait too long?
I said it goes both ways. You know, different situations. It can if you give it early, it can be the best relationship ever. You know, there's no time limit. If you wait too long and you find out it's trash, then you know wasted your time anyway. So, you know, there's no set time. It can go both ways.
I have a question, but I don't want to ask it on air.
Text me. I'll take responsibility. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Pass it on the
Send
Candy
me a text.
Connections after dark.
What Janelle? What Janelle?
She wants to know that how many times if it's horrible do you break up with it? Is that the question?
No. How you know?
Oh,
What do you consider trash?
oh, that's a candidate after dark question.
Right.
Yeah, y'all have to get up at 1 a.m. for a candidate after dark. Ooh, is this thing on? It's getting late.
I kind of want to know, what do you consider trash?
Candidate after dark. What do y'all consider trash? She crying, Carl.
Can we bring Sloan on?
Oh
Oh,
God.
we need you to we need you on right now.
Song, you coming up?
No.
I believe he will
Oh my
speak
God.
for us.
Yeah, y'all asked for it.
We can't
Candidate
read
after dark.
Sloan
Here we go.
comments.
But what if it's not?
Huh?
Nah, let's stick to the topic. What you consider trash?
That's not the topic. The topic is first date audit. If it happens on the first
No,
date, you
I'm
give them
saying
another
what Janelle. I'm saying what
chance.
Janelle asked.
And here's the thing, if it happens on the first date and if it's good or trash, it works out better on the first date because you can continue to move forward, or
I
you
can
can end, and you can
leave.
Oh,
end it.
what? Okay.
Wow.
Oh, so you will end it if it's you. You said you will end it if it's trash.
No
So even if
categories.
the access is there, if it's trash, then
It's a wrap.
And again, I'm just talking in general for
Data says that if it's trash, they don't get another chance. That's what data says. Here we go.
usually when something is bad, when you go to a restaurant, uh, and you eat their food and you have complaints, you usually don't go back. So you
Sometimes you
call it
do.
trash.
Sometimes you
So
go back and try another
you know,
item.
Another
I don't see
dish.
you spending
Yeah.
your money uh, back at that establishment in the near future.
Carl talking about trash, trash. He's not saying like mediocre. He is talking about this is beyond mediocre. This is, woo.
well, because sometimes women we discuss trash.
Okay, come on and talk about it. What does trash look like for the woman?
Yeah, the answer for the women, the
I
men.
mean, hey, I think that's why three-way calling was invented.
On that note, we gotta move on to our final thoughts.
And Sloan did answer. He's in the chat. We just couldn't. We want to make
We
sure the
can't.
video's on
Mm-mm.
YouTube. I saw the answer. There we have it.
Wouldn't you know it's never mind. I'm not even gonna answer
Clearly,
that.
this needs to be a topic. We got March. I don't know. I think we got a topic for March 10th, but March 17th. Come on back. We're going trash. Trash is
Yes.
the conversation. Trash is coming soon. Candy Connections.
Right.
We're gonna talk that trash. We talk that talk. We're gonna talk that trash.
Oh, okay, because we can all talk trash, talk about trash.
Final thoughts.
What was the topic?
First date audit. First date audit today.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I think my final thought for the
Mhm.
first day audit is it's all about awareness and attention and actions and the conversation. If
Okay.
if those key points aren't made, then it's just a waste of time.
Yeah,
Tiffany, okay then.
I would say my final thoughts are I'm gonna piggyback off Janelle, but also the conversation. You definitely pay attention to the conversation and what you can gain out of the conversation to see if you want to move forward or not. And if you want to go on the second date, I mean, the conversation is basically the key thing that's going to get, to the second date.
Carl.
First date audit is all about vibes, vibes, vibes. Uh, if it's don't feel right, uh, you know, there shouldn't be a second date. What you waiting on for me to say?
Keep going.
I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, it's all about vibes on the first date for me, and it should be about that for everybody else. If she is expecting too much, uh, then it's all about the experience, and it's not about you. Final thought.
Okay, Tiffany.
Uh, for the first time in history, I'm a piggyback off of Carl. Believe it or not. I don't think. we're speaking first dates. I just feel like energy, vibes, and conversation shouldn't cost a thing. So if you feel like you got to spend too much money, that's lag. All you have to do is have conversation, and if she's into you, doesn't matter where you go or what you do.
Before you
That's
go, Billy, we do have a comment. Um, One said conversation and attraction. Another
Hmm.
person said awareness, attention, and action.
one more final thought. Take care of your business. All right, as we wrap it up, first date audit for sure, vibration, alignment with vision and purpose, and things that matter, right? Things that matter. Something that matters should be brought up to allow someone to make a consideration for a second date. And my final thought for the week says, I learned that who doesn't look for you doesn't miss you, and who doesn't miss you, they don't care for you. And also, I've learned that destiny determines who enters your life, but you in turn decide who stays. I also learned that truth hurts only once, and the moment that you hear it again, it's a lie every time after that. There are three things in this world that leave and never return. Those are your words, your time, and your opportunities. So, therefore, value whoever values you and don't treat as a priority whoever treats you as an option, especially if it's after the first date.
All righty then. Before we leave, want to put out a reminder. Check us out on March 28th for Goldie's VIP Grand Opening Las Vegas Casino Game Night. It's gonna be from 6 to 11.
Yep. We'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to Candid Connections. Make sure y'all follow us on our Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook pages, Candid Connections. Also, like and subscribe our YouTube page. And remember, you deserve the kind of love that you give. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Thank